high school. To my left, we have Ronald Reed. We got him isolated here by himself. Over here we have Caden Flowers. Next to him, we have Benjamin Ellenberg. And next to him, we have Jace Glenn. This is a great opportunity for our guys to say our leadership for the seniors. I wish I could have bought them all, but we're not able to do that. This is a year that these guys have grown, and I got in. They were young and just getting started and learning how to play the game like we need to play it and do the little things. This is a team that we're trying to lay our hand on maturity and maturing mentally and physically. And I've been pretty impressed with it so far. Right now, we've got to continue to grow to continue to fulfill those things to help with some of our younger guys. This guy will step in and help us out as well. So, like I said, we look forward to this year. I'm proud of these guys that stuck it out and played hard and got to this point to be seniors, as well as like some quarterback is Jason. He's just a junior, but he's grown as well because he had to play a lot of football for us early on. So, but we're excited about this year, what it holds, and just real pleased with our guys overall.
I'll ask the first question. Coach Bo Goss. Just wanted to, I know you and I have talked before that sometimes you have a lot of adversity like roller pains. If it slows you there, you can put it up 1-3-8 or 4-8. What are some things that you can see that your kids have done well, parents move up to the next size?
Well, the biggest thing is just the consistency of doing the little things that we talk about on a day-to-day basis. Again, I keep talking about the maturing as a team. Those are things that we're trying to work on, and I can see that we're getting better at it. It's carried over to the physicality. Our guys haven't wavered in the weight room. You can see the growth in the weight room. Our numbers have grown tremendously in the weight room overall, and you can just tell, a team that's trying to mature in there. I can see it within the trenches up front on both sides of the ball. And our linebacker play, we're a little bit more physical. And that's going to be the ticket to help us, week in and week out with the schedule we have to just recover, come back and do it again, recover, come back and do it again. So those are the things that I see that's going to be positive for us. And then, again, maturity overall. We have some young guys that's stepping into the plate that understands what we want. We tried to get into that feeder program a couple years ago to try to get it rolling. So that's where we're at right now. And you can see, I think we'll see the fruit of it this upcoming year.
Leah Thomas of Pharma. What's something, Coach, that you tell your young players to get them to buy into your program, to work hard for you?
Just stay in the course. Every day's not going to be a good day. But we try to tell them to just come in and, take care of business at hand, and try to be consistent with what we're doing. Try to depend on our older guys to help carry that role as well, to try to get those guys, whatever we get discouraged. The main thing is try to hold them accountable just like we hold anybody else accountable. Our supposed to be stars, we hold our younger guys accountable and try to hold everybody to the same standard. And I think that helps when those kids know you're going to love on them just what you love on those older guys. Well, that kind of helps, with that kind of, with those younger guys.
About one to the guys, and also pretty coach, who or what might have inspired you to get away in the game of football? And then half the guy fellas there and break those pay you share what got you in.
Well, I always had family members who played football, like my dad. I had a ton of cousins who played football and movies as a kid. That's really what got me. Well,
my dad went to Danville High School, played football through there, got two older brothers that come to the same, played Little League, coached Little League together. They played Little League, I played through that Little League and up in Danville. I just followed their footsteps, and it's just in the blood.
I would say too, like watching like the high schoolers when I was young, like
wanting to like be out there, like on the high school field like them. And of course, my dad like inspired me to play football. But I would probably say the main thing was probably those high schoolers, just seeing them and wanting to like do what they do. When I was growing up, my dad coached my brother playing football, so I just played because my brother played and my dad coached me, and that's what influenced me to play.
Well, like these fellas, sports as a whole, I'm a sports guy as a whole. Can't tell you my daddy played football, but he was a wrestler, a two-time national champion wrestler. So athletics was athletics. But I come from a small town called Sweetwater, Alabama, and we have a little pedigree there, culture and standards that we set for football in the state of Alabama. So, if you were sort of looked at differently if you were in football and you was able, you played football. And that's just where it was, and it meant something. And that's what inspired me. That sort of just fell in our lap. I loved all sports, but football was football. And in Sweetwater, you had uncles and cousins. They sort of looked around, and it was an expectation. In Sweetwater, Alabama, culture that was set there early on, and you've had to I try to tell our guys that you want to be better than that team the year before you, or the team 3 years ago that won a region or won a state championship. So you try to work to get better each and every week or each and every year to be better than the people that's before you. But those guys expected you to get it done as well. Those older guys expected the young guys, when they went out in the game, they expect you to play just hard just like anybody else, but they was going to play hard because they had to practice against those folks. So, it was, this, like I said, I had an opportunity to coach there at Sweetwater as well, and a couple of places that it meant something to me. And that's why I love the game as a whole, but I wouldn't be sitting here today because it's blessed me to cope with things in my life, playing football, even in on the college level, more so the high school level though. And if it's done right, these kids will get something out of it that'll help them in their lives down the road.
Coach, real quick, did you wrestle with them like your dad? And I feel like,
unfortunately, I did. Again, we in Sweetwater, so they don't have big time wrestling down there in South Alabama. So yes, I did go up, and my dad actually moved to New York from Iowa. He went to Iowa State, and he wrestled there. Like I said, he was two-time national champion there as well as my uncle. And I had a cousin that actually wrestled as well, was a national champion. But I went up to New York and did some wrestling up there with them and some big time guys up in Boston, Massachusetts, and they had a couple of camps during the year. So I go up and stay a couple of weeks and wrestle during those 2 weeks, and then come back and do a little bit here and there. But that's where we were at.
sweet. That's another thing for the guys. Guys, 4 weeks from tomorrow, your first game of the year. The type of culture, the type of things that you coaching staff is instilling you guys. What are your expectations individually as far as 4 weeks from tomorrow? What do you take with you and give yourself as far as your expectations?
Well, I always go into the game expecting to win. I mean, even, a couple of years ago, we had to play number one team in the state. I always go into the game with a positive attitude. So the win is automatic. I'm already expecting that. But I'm expecting to play hard too. Like that's a big thing we're trying to sell right now is working hard in practice, in the game, on scout team, wherever. So I'm expecting grit and physicality and, hustle. That's what I'm expecting.
Like what he said, just amping up practice, flying around in practice. When coach got there, before he got there, we was just, going through the motions, but full speed in practice, game like coach says, and just energy through the week and keeping it, inspiring the young guys, pushing them, and just getting active. Yeah, echoing off what they said, and always go into it with a positive attitude. You never want to be like negatives going into a game, whoever you're playing. And I also think the weight room with the coaches, that helps us to work hard and to never quit. Even the score, you're not always gonna be winning, you're gonna be losing, but never quit and keep pushing through and come out victorious at the end. Going into a game with a positive attitude, playing as hard as you can to win for the team.
Players, is there something that you coach tells you all about phrase or saying that y'all carry away from a football field, in the classroom at home, Friday activities?
I don't know. Coach's Arsenal say, yeah, I don't know. It's all I remember. I don't know.
The coach has an Arsenal. He throws a bunch of stuff at us. Some stick, some don't.
So y'all make a good job to 4A leading championship. No secret tonight, Avery, which presents a lot of challenges in itself. But looking at your schedule, I don't see a single team flooding last 2 years and not over shit come for. So you got whole Danville, last piece here. You look at Ashford, Brooks, Westmore, some of these, traditional powerhouses over the years that's been winning programs. For the guys, what are you looking forward to this season? Are there any different team that you're excited about, field with playing? I know all games matter, but it's like just all new to you this year. There's one team that you're really looking forward to seeing out there with.
I mean, I don't think there's a particular team. I'm just excited to play up against better competition, to see where I'm at. And I'm excited to see where the team's at too. I'm really excited to see where we're at just because we've worked so hard. So that's my big thing about moving up to 4A. I'm really excited to see if we're gonna collect what we've earned. If it's gonna pay off.
I'm excited. Little League ball will play Westmore, East Lawrence, Hatton, the county schools right there close to us. And we have had some of them the past 2 years, so I'm looking forward to getting after with them one more time. Finishing off.
Yeah. Like Coach says, you have a lot of doubters in this world. I'm ready to just prove the doubters wrong. People doubting us because our prior seasons, and then we have more now because jumping up to 4A, bigger teams, hard competition. But I'm just looking forward to proving them wrong.
There's no specific team I'm looking forward to playing. Just whoever's next on the schedule, and working hard to beat them.
I think all the answers were wrong. We ready for Tharp time. That's the first game of the season. What's wrong with y'all? Lost y'all money. But now, we applaud an opportunity to compete against on that 4A level. I know that was been 4A in the past, but all these teams will know. We will know familiar with Westmore because we played them in the spring game last couple of years. But for the most part, we look forward to the opportunity of playing of the competition. It's football. It's football. The numbers game plays a role, and we know that. We're trying to build that depth. We feel like we're able to play more people than we've ever been able to play before since I've been in Danville. So we just got to build on that. We know it's going to be a physical game week in, week out. We know the game's going up front again.
Coach, on Friday nights, everybody loves Friday night lights. With the August, when the lights turn up. You need it November when the lights turn off at the regular season. What is one word that you'd like to describe us down with football?
Since you only giving me one word, I guess I got to go with physical.
How about one phrase?
Fast and physical. We're trying to work to get to that point.
Question here for the players going into the season and about a month. Not asking for wins, losses, just a goal. Maybe a goal that you got for yourself, or a goal that you put, part of your, junior senior season here, like don't maybe see what you did yourself.
Well, last year we didn't make playoffs, so of course, making playoffs, finishing in top 4 in the region, that would be really nice. So that's the first one that came to my mind, just because we didn't make playoffs last year.
Going in with the mindset, win every game, win every week. The outcome's going to be the outcome. We're just going to go in with the mindset and get after them every single week.
I'd say farthest Danville's ever went second round. I'd say to go past that, to set a school record, to set history.
Just win every game that we play, if we play hard, and just make playoffs.
Coach, I know this is the first time we really appreciate y'all coming. We don't just y'all make an annual trip as well. Also, we do have more beats on the way. stuff to move your people so that way a little bit. They just be able to do some photos, videos in the lobby as well. So all of us, thank y'all so much.
We thank y'all for having us, man. Appreciate what y'all do for football and state outdoor.
You're the ones.